We've helped so many of our clients increase their Facebook page likes, also known as Facebook fans, by tens of thousands. So how can you do the same? Or better question, why should you do the same? We all know how organic reach has continued to decline, so even if you get a whole bunch of Facebook page likes, only a small percentage of those people are going to see your posts organically in your feed moving forward. So what's the point? Well, I'm going to answer that question in today's video, so stay tuned to learn how to get more Facebook page likes and why it still matters. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Brandy with LYFE Marketing, the digital marketing agency with a mission to help small businesses grow. Before we get started, you guys know the drill. Go ahead and like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the business growing videos we put out every single week. All right, so let's start by differentiating what the difference is between Facebook page likes and Facebook followers. The amount of people who like your page can be different than the amount of people who follow your page. Facebook says when someone likes a page, they're showing support for the page and that they want to see content from it. When someone follows a page, it means they may receive updates about the page in their newsfeed. So you may be thinking, wait a minute, does that mean if someone just likes my page without following it, they won't see my page's posts in their newsfeed? That was my first thought at reading that, but not quite. People who like a page will automatically follow it. Even if people like a page, they can still choose to unfollow it, which means then they'll stop receiving updates about the page. People can follow a page even if they haven't liked it, and the name or the profile picture of the person who likes the page may be shown on the page or in ads about the page. So the goal is to garner page likes and therefore automatically follows, and to produce content that would not warrant any unfollows from there. All right, so now let's answer the question, why do Facebook page likes still matter? There are three main benefits. Number one, credibility. The more page likes you have, the more credible your business looks to potential customers. It sounds like a simple thing, but in today's digital landscape, this plays a bigger part in people's buying decisions than some may realize. Because the reality is your page likes represent more than just how popular your brand is on social media. They represent how trustworthy your brand is. And for small businesses, that's a big deal because you're often starting at zero if nobody has ever heard of your brand before, and you have to do everything you can to build that brand consumer trust. Trust is one of the most common objections customers have towards most small businesses, and thus it's something you want to overcome as quickly as you can. One survey found that 81% of consumers said they need to be able to trust the brand in order to buy from them. So having a fair amount of page likes, or at least more than your competitors have, is a good first impression to potential buyers because it shows other people like and trust your brand, making it easier for them to do the same. All right, benefit number two is that you can invite Facebook page likes to join your Facebook group. Groups are a place to communicate about shared interests with certain people. You can create a group for anything like your family reunion, your after-work sports team, or your book club. So oftentimes businesses will create Facebook groups as a niche community to funnel down their Facebook page likes into a smaller, warmer audience. Facebook says creating your own group really allows your own community to flourish and connect even more around your brand and your content. You can create a group and connect it to your page to help build a community with your fans and supporters. So if you're a B2B or have a business model that involves cultivating leads, having a request to join Facebook group could be a great way to go with your Facebook marketing. And if you already have a ton of Facebook page likes, you can go down the list and invite them to join your Facebook group. All right, and then lastly, before we get into benefit number three, here's a quick message from Sherman.
Hey, we just helped a small business make over $1.5 million through Facebook advertising. And after managing millions of dollars in ad spend for thousands of different small businesses, we have decided to give away everything we learned to you in a special program. If you want to learn the blueprint to success, the best practices from some of the fastest growing companies in the world, and all of the different tools you will need, then sign up for our social ads training program today.
All right, so benefit number three is you can retarget page likes with conversion ads. Now, this benefit is a big one. In your Facebook Ads Manager, you can create a custom audience of people who like or follow your page. Just go to Audience, click Create Audience, then custom audience, and choose your Facebook page as the custom audience source. Then make sure your Facebook page is selected and you can select people who currently like or follow your page. Once you create that audience, you can select it from the ad set level when you're creating a new ad. So essentially, you can create ads specifically for your Facebook page likes to nudge them along your marketing funnel into taking the next action you want them to take. I cover custom audiences like this a lot more extensively in my Facebook ad targeting video, so I'll link that below if you want to watch that next. But the reason retargeting matters so much here is because, like we just learned a few minutes ago, people need to trust your brand in order to buy from you. And in order to trust you, they need to become familiar with your brand. And in this case, that means putting your brand and content in front of them more than once, which is why retargeting is so important. All right, so now that we know how page likes can benefit your business, let's walk through 3 ways to get more Facebook page likes and follows. Method number 1 is the most common and tried and true method, and that is through the Facebook page like ad campaign. You can create an ad to put in front of your target audience on Facebook that has a CTA button to like your page. Here's how to set it up. In Ads Manager, click the Create button, select the engagement campaign, and then scroll down to specifically select page likes. Click through to the campaign level and ad set level, setting your budget, audience, schedule, and placements as you normally would, and just be sure to exclude your custom audience of people who like or follow your Facebook page so that you don't waste money sending them an ad that asks them to like your page when they already do. If you need more clarity or suggestions on how to set up a Facebook ad in general, I'll link my How to Create Facebook Ads video for you to watch next. But for now, I want to push through to the ad level for the sake of this video. On the ad level, you'll select a picture that represents your business well, and you'll add your primary text for copy. The preview window on the right will update in real time so you can make sure that your image fits the dimensions correctly and that your copy isn't too long. You'll want to use the copy to make it clear as to what kind of content the users can expect to see from your page and how it will help them. You don't want to spend money on all of these likes only to have people unlike your page later because the content isn't what they thought it would be or it isn't valuable to them. So comment below and tell me one topic you could post about that would make your page seem helpful to your audience. Using page like ads is how we drove all the client results you saw at the beginning of this video. So the lower you can get your cost per like, the more page likes you'll get for your buck. And just to wrap up this method with one final point of clarity, this is not the same as buying your followers. You've probably heard a lot of negative talk around buying your page likes, but that's referring to spammy softwares and the like, where you just pay a chunk of cash for fake followers or a bunch of bots to like your page so that it looks like you have a bunch of page likes. Don't do that. That's not what we're talking about here. A page like ad campaign is an ethically sound method that just places your ad in front of your audience and gives them the choice to like your page or not. All you're paying for is the exposure of that ad. All right, moving on to method number 2, inviting post reactions to like your page. If you go down your page to any of your posts and click the list of reactions, it will bring up all of the people who have reacted to that post. You can then go down the list and invite them to like your Facebook page if they don't already. Now, if you're not getting much post engagement, this may not be the most lucrative method, but if you do a lot of Facebook Lives, for example, those usually rake in a lot of reactions that you can go down the list to invite. This is just an organic or unpaid option to garner some page likes and maximize any engagement that you are getting. And then lastly, method number 3 is to cross promote. If you have a big following on any other platform, be it Instagram, YouTube, or maybe your website gets lots of traffic hits, make sure your Facebook page is linked. Work smarter, not harder by making sure your community is following you across all platforms. You can even give them incentive to like your page on Facebook, either by hosting a giveaway with liking your page being a requirement to enter, or by posting exclusive content on Facebook that you don't post anywhere else. And this is again where a Facebook group can come in handy, and you can make it so that they have to like your page in order to be accepted into the group to see the exclusive content. Morgan has a whole video on Facebook groups, so I'll link that if you want to take a deeper dive into how to get one started. But all right, you guys, that about wraps up everything I have for you today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell before you go, and I'll see you in the next episode.